Hey everybody, I just got back from VidCon last night and it was so much fun. I went to so many different talks and panels, and I also got to meet a lot of you guys, and I also got to meet just a lot of YouTubers that I've admired for a very long time. It was very chaotic and very fast and tiring, but great. So there was one message in particular that kept being reiterated basically at every panel that I went to. Diverse YouTubers need to be recognized and represented on YouTube. This message is not saying that there's not diversity within YouTube, because there's a lot of diverse creators who are making awesome content, but their voices aren't being heard and their channels aren't visible because they don't look mainstream. On the Power of Words panel, Francesca Ramsey called for all YouTubers to amplify marginalized voices, basically to pass the mic over to people who have lived experiences of racism or sexism, etc., instead of somebody who does not have lived experiences yelling over them with their opinions and ideas. This could be like sharing out a video from a YouTuber of color or somebody in the LGBTQ community. This could be retweeting others who have ideas and opinions, with those lived experiences. When you're not as informed on a topic, or when it's just not your place to talk on something, For instance, when it's a group of women talking about sexism and a guy jumps in and gives his unwanted opinion, or when a bunch of white feminists are talking about feminism, how about bringing more perspective to the table and inviting a more diverse group of women to the table. The Race and Representation panel voiced the same thing and also called for more support and viewership for more diverse creators, and instead of tuning in and sharing the same, mainstream YouTuber content, to, subscribe to people who don't look like you all the time. The Sexual Orientation on YouTube panel celebrated the fact that they had more than one lesbian for once on the panel, and also encouraged the support for more representation of different identities next year. During the creator keynote, Heart, aka Heartbeat, basically said, we want to see more Black creators here, we want to see more Black creators on the YouTube platform. The Women on YouTube panelists voiced a need for representation of Hispanic women on YouTube, as well as just including women on more panels on VidCon beyond the Women on YouTube panel. The workshop for Women on YouTube was awesome. It was basically just a bunch of female and gender non-conforming creators getting together and talking about their experiences on YouTube as women and what we'd like to see change. We all pledged to support each other more and share each other's content out. Also want to comment in each other's comment spaces, positive things to push out all the negative stuff that we all receive. So going forward, I'm gonna subscribe to more faces that don't look like mine. I want to share out content from YouTubers of color. I want to leave positive comments in women's YouTube videos to push out all the negativity and to engage more in important discussions online. I also want to start uploading weekly on YouTube to become more part of this community, because I love YouTube and I want to, just engage more. And one thing I'd like to see next year at VidCon, somebody brought this up in the workshop for Women on YouTube. We would like to see a panel featuring and representing people with disabilities on YouTube, because that was lacking this year, and I think that it would be great to have that perspective brought to the table as well. So I'll see you guys all next year at VidCon. Until then, leave a comment below about different channels you follow that you think I should subscribe to, whether it be your own or somebody else's. Leave them below, I'll check them out. And I'm also gonna leave links in the description of everyone I mentioned in this video from various panels and people I met this weekend as well, so check out their channels, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. I have been posting only selfies to Instagram for a little bit now, and I've received a lot of questions from people asking why I'm doing that, and I've also received a lot of criticism for doing so.